Have you ever wondered about the ancient origins of Iran and its intriguing connections to the biblical narrative? Join us on a fascinating journey through time as we delve into the rich tapestry of history, culture, and civilization that shaped the land we now know as Iran. From the legendary Elamites to the mighty Persian Empire and beyond, prepare to uncover the hidden secrets and enduring legacies of Iran's biblical past. Today, we will explore the origins of Iran as depicted in the Bible, tracing its roots back to the descendants of Noah and the ancient civilizations of Elam and Persia. We'll delve into the cultural, religious, and societal aspects of these ancient peoples, examining their contributions to human civilization and their enduring impact on the modern world. We'll explore how the modern nation of Iran emerged from the ashes of ancient empires, and how its rich heritage continues to shape its identity today. After the Great Flood had receded and the world lay like a blank slate before the descendants of Noah, three sons, Shem, Ham, and Japheth, stepped into new lands to begin the story of mankind anew. Among them, Shem ventured into the lands that would one day be known as the Middle East, carrying the seeds of future nations in his lineage. Shem, the forefather of many, begat sons, each of whom would find their own territories and destinies. Among these sons was Elam, who ventured eastward. With his own family and followers, Elam settled in a land rich with plains and rivers, a land that would later be known by his own name, Elam. This region, nestled in what is today southwestern Iran, flourished under his descendants, becoming a cradle of early civilization. The Elamites, as his people came to be known, developed a culture rich in arts and governance. They mastered the art of writing and built cities that stood as marvels of their time. Their clothing reflected the climate and resources of the region, with garments made from fine textiles such as wool and linen, often dyed in vibrant colors and adorned with intricate patterns. In the bustling cities of Elam, markets bustled with traders from distant lands, exchanging goods and ideas. The Elamites cultivated a rich culinary tradition, with staples such as barley, wheat, and dates forming the basis of their diet. Spices and herbs added flavor to their dishes, while fruits and vegetables grew abundantly in the fertile plains irrigated by the rivers. Religion played a central role in Elamite society, with gods and goddesses worshipped in elaborate temples and rituals. Among the most revered deities were Inshushinak, the supreme god of the Elamite pantheon, and Naparisha, the goddess of fertility and abundance. Priests and priestesses presided over ceremonies, offering sacrifices and prayers to ensure the favor of the gods. Freedom was a cherished value in Elamite society, with individuals enjoying a degree of personal liberty uncommon in many ancient civilizations. Slavery existed, as it did in most ancient societies, but it was not as prevalent or institutionalized as in some other civilizations of the time. The Elamites valued justice and fairness, with laws governing every aspect of life, from trade and commerce to marriage and inheritance. Women in Elamite society held a relatively high status compared to their counterparts in other ancient civilizations. They could own property, engage in trade, and participate in religious ceremonies. While patriarchal structures still existed, Elamite women enjoyed more freedoms and rights than in many contemporary societies, with some even holding positions of authority and leadership. As centuries passed, the world around Elam evolved, giving rise to the Persian Empire, a vast and powerful realm that would shape the course of history for centuries to come. The Persian Empire, centered in what is now modern-day Iran, encompassed a vast expanse of territory, stretching from Anatolia in the west to the borders of the Indus Valley in the east. Its heartland, Persis, gave birth to some of the greatest civilizations and empires of antiquity. Cyrus the Great, a descendant of the ancient kings of Persis, emerged as one of the most influential figures in Persian history. His conquests laid the foundation for the Achaemenid Empire, the first Persian Empire, which would become one of the largest and most powerful empires in history. Under the Achaemenid rulers, including Darius the Great, the Persian Empire reached its zenith, embracing a vast array of languages, cultures, and religions within its borders. The empire was known for its administrative efficiency, with a network of roads, communication systems, and standardized coinage facilitating trade and governance across its vast territories. The Persian Empire's legacy extended far beyond its borders, influencing the cultures and societies of the ancient world. Its cosmopolitan cities, such as Persepolis and Susa, were centers of art, architecture, and intellectual exchange, attracting scholars, artisans, and traders from across the known world. However, the glory of the Persian Empire was not to last forever. In the 4th century BCE, the empire fell to the conquest of Alexander the Great, a descendant of the ancient Macedonian kings. Alexander's campaign brought an end to Persian rule, marking the beginning of the Hellenistic era in the Near East. Alexander's conquests reshaped the geopolitical landscape of the ancient world, ushering in an era of cultural exchange and synthesis. Yet, even in defeat, the spirit of Persia endured, influencing subsequent civilizations and leaving an indelible mark on human history. In the annals of biblical genealogy, Alexander the Great's lineage can be traced back to Noah through his ancestry as a descendant of Japheth, one of Noah's sons. Through various lineages of Greek royalty and nobility, Alexander's family tree intertwines with the broader narrative of biblical history. In addition to the narratives of Elam and Persia, the story of the Ishmaelites, descendants of Abraham through his son Ishmael, also weaves through the tapestry of ancient Near Eastern history. As nomadic tribespeople, the Ishmaelites traversed the deserts of the Arabian Peninsula, engaging in trade and forging alliances with neighboring peoples. Their story intersects with the broader narratives of biblical history, offering another perspective on the rich tapestry of human civilization in the ancient Near East. So from the days of Elam to the heights of the Persian Empire, and from the conquests of Alexander the Great to the nomadic journeys of the Ishmaelites, the lands of the Middle East have been home to a diverse array of cultures, languages, and peoples, each contributing to the rich tapestry of human history. The territories of the Persian Empire encompassed a vast swath of land, including modern-day Iran, Iraq, Afghanistan, parts of Turkey, and portions of Central Asia. These regions were united under the banner of Persian rule, sharing in the empire's cultural, political, and economic legacy. Following the collapse of the Persian Empire, the region experienced centuries of upheaval and transformation, with various dynasties and empires rising and falling. In the 20th century, Iran emerged as a modern nation-state, reclaiming its ancient heritage while embracing the challenges and opportunities of the modern world. The modern population of Iran, encompassing a rich tapestry of ethnicities, cultures, and religious affiliations, is not solely descended from the Ishmaelites. Throughout history, Iran has been a melting pot of various peoples, including the Elamites, Persians, Meditos, and others mentioned in ancient texts and historical records. Over millennia, these diverse groups intermingled, shaping the social, cultural, and genetic landscape of the region. Today, Iran is home to a mosaic of ethnicities, including Persians, Kurds, Azeris, Arabs, Baloch, and others, each contributing to the complex identity of the nation. While some individuals or groups within Iran may trace their ancestry back to the Ishmaelites or other ancient peoples, the population as a whole reflects the diverse influences that have shaped the country over centuries of migration, conquest, and cultural exchange. Iran's history is marked by successive waves of conquest, migrations, and cultural interactions, including those from the Assyrians, Greeks, Arabs, Turks, and Mongols, among others. These interactions have left indelible marks on Iran's language, religion, cuisine, art, and architecture, creating a unique blend of traditions and customs that define the country's rich heritage. While the exact lineage of the modern Iranian population may be difficult to trace, it is clear that Iran's identity is shaped by the contributions of numerous peoples and civilizations throughout history. From the ancient Elamites and Persians to the Ishmaelites and beyond, Iran's story is a testament to the enduring complexity of human civilization and the interconnectedness of cultures across time and space.